It began not with a bang, but with a quiet observation from space. A satellite mapping the Amazon detected a single impossibly bright pixel deep in uncharted forest. At first it was dismissed as a glitch, but the anomaly persisted. Day after day the glimmer remained. High-resolution images revealed a vast metallic structure, a colossal antenna, elegant and alien in design. It pierced the jungle canopy, a silver needle in a sea of green, with no sign of roads, quarries, or human disturbance. The surrounding forest was untouched, as if the antenna had simply appeared, fully formed. Its presence was a profound enigma, technology far beyond our own, hidden in the world's greatest wilderness. The scientific community was stunned. The implications were staggering. How could such a structure exist, unseen and unrecorded in a place so remote? There was no evidence of construction, no human footprint. The antenna stood as a silent testament to an intelligence unknown. It was a ghost in the jungle, waiting to be understood. The mystery was irresistible. The world had changed and only a handful of people knew it. The investigation had only just begun. The discovery was classified, codenamed Sector Gamma 9. Scientists found the antenna's metal was impossibly strong and light, its structure defying known physics. Then a signal was detected, faint, mathematical and repeating. Cryptographers worldwide tried to decode it, but its meaning remained elusive. The breakthrough came when a young analyst realized the pulses were marking time, a countdown. The antenna had been ticking down for centuries, and now only weeks remained. The world was on a clock, its fate tied to an unknown event. Was this the work of a lost civilization, or something extraterrestrial? The possibility of alien origin sent shockwaves through the secret corridors of power. The antenna was no longer just a curiosity, it was a potential threat. Its purpose was a mystery, its agenda unknown. The countdown's end loomed closer each day. Humanity faced a riddle with no clear answer. The race to understand had begun. The clock was ticking. Action was imperative. A specialist team, codenamed Vanguard, was assembled. Dr. Aris Thorne, anthropologist and archaeologist, led the mission, driven by curiosity, not fear. Major Ava Rostova, royal engineer, was tasked with ensuring the team's survival in the hostile jungle. Dr. Kenji Tanaka, astrobiologist and signals analyst, carried the burden of deciphering the antenna's secrets. Chaitan, a local guide, brought knowledge of the land and its legends. His people spoke of a silent god deep in the forest. Each member had a role to navigate, to protect, to understand, to survive. The mission was clear: reach the antenna before the countdown ended. The risks were immense, but the stakes were higher. Legends and science collided as the team prepared to enter the unknown. The jungle would test them all. They set out, driven by urgency and the weight of the world's fate. The forbidden heart of the Amazon awaited. There was no turning back. The team's journey began at the edge of the Amazon, a helicopter dropping them into a world untouched by time. The jungle was a living labyrinth, dense, humid, and relentless. Chaitan led, machete in hand, carving a path through tangled vines and roots. Progress was slow. Every step was a battle against mud, insects, and exhaustion. Major Rostova kept watch, wary of the jungle's dangers, snakes, predators, and the ever-present threat of getting lost. Dr. Thorne marveled at the biodiversity, but the oppressive silence grew as they pressed deeper. Dr. Tanaka's receiver picked up the antenna's signal, growing stronger with each mile. The forest seemed to close in, testing their endurance and resolve. Days blurred together, walking, sleeping, surviving. The signal was a beacon, drawing them onward. The countdown's urgency was ever present. The jungle was both adversary and gatekeeper. The heart of the mystery lay ahead. Deeper in, the jungle's sounds faded to an eerie silence. Chaitan grew tense, warning they had entered the Grove of Stillness, a place his people feared. Legends spoke of Iski people who built a great spear to the heavens, a harbinger of world-changing events. Dr. Thorne listened, sensing these stories were echoes of real history. At camp, Dr. Tanaka detected unnatural energy patterns in the soil, evidence of a vast, hidden network converging on the antenna. The structure was not alone. It was the hub of a dormant subterranean system. The scale of the engineering was staggering. The psychological toll mounted, oppressive silence, the sense of being watched. The antenna's signal was now a palpable presence, a constant, rhythmic pulse. The team felt the weight of destiny pressing in. The jungle's secrets were almost within reach. The clock kept ticking. After 9 days, the team reached a clearing and saw the antenna at last. It soared skyward, a lattice of alien metal, flawless and pristine. The ground was a seamless metallic expanse, untouched by time or decay. The structure's geometry was impossible, grown, not built. A deep hum filled the air, absorbing all sound. Dr. Tanaka's readings showed immense, contained energy, no radiation, no pollution. Attempts to sample the metal failed. It was indestructible. Dr. Thorne found etched patterns, star charts, alien biology, and humanoid figures. Messages from the builders. The diagrams hinted at a history not of Earth, but of the stars. The antenna was more than a machine. It was a monument, a message, a study. The team realized they were being observed, studied in return. The sense of awe was matched only by fear. The countdown neared its end. The truth was close. The countdown entered its final hours. Dr. Tanaka accessed a hidden conduit, uncovering a vast encrypted data library within the signal. The antenna was a repository of millennia of observation. Dr. Thorne and Major Rostova deciphered the etched star charts, pointing to a system in the Andromeda galaxy. The builders were truly alien, their reach spanning millions of light years. The biological diagrams revealed Earth's evolutionary history, guided, not random. Humanity was an experiment, its development subtly influenced. The antenna was a final report, not a weapon. When the countdown ended, it would transmit the sum of human history and biology to its creators. The team faced a paradigm-shifting truth. We were not alone, nor were we accidental. The broadcast's purpose was unknown. Judgment, contact, or something else. The team could only watch and wait. The moment of revelation was imminent. The world's fate hung in the balance. With less than an hour left, the team debated their next move. Major Rostova wanted to destroy the antenna, fearing the risk of revealing humanity to unknown aliens. Dr. Thorne argued for trust and discovery. Destroying the antenna would be a crime against knowledge. Dr. Tanaka was torn, overwhelmed by the data's scope and the stakes. Chayton simply said, "The spear must sing its song. It is its purpose." Ultimately, they realized they were powerless. Their tools could not harm the structure. They became witnesses to a cosmic event set in motion long before their time. The team gathered, watching the final minutes tick away. The antenna's hum intensified, the ground vibrating beneath their feet. The air crackled with energy. The countdown reached its final seconds. They braced for the unknown. The world held its breath. The moment arrived. 10 seconds. The hum became a resonant tone, the floor's patterns glowing blue. A pillar of energy formed around the antenna, the air turning cold. Dr. Tanaka's equipment went wild. He shut it off and watched. The team stood transfixed as the light intensified, then silence. For a moment, nothing happened. Then a thin beam of light shot skyward, a transmission, not a weapon. The Library of Humanity was sent to the stars. The energy faded, the hum returned, and the team survived. Relief washed over them, until a new signal arrived. Dr. Tanaka's receiver displayed a message in plain English. It was not a countdown, but a reply. 3 words appeared. "Thank you. Commencing." The broadcast was complete, but the story was just beginning. The team stared at the screen, realizing the world had changed forever. The jungle was silent, waiting for what would come next.